This boy gets the superpowers after a device is attached to his body, having the powers to even destroy the planet. So the story begins by showing an area where the warrior, Ignacio, and a chief scientist are working for Jose Cod Industries. In fact, these people are mining something of a circular shape. Meanwhile, the owner of the Cod Industries, Victoria, comes there and sees that a scarab has come out of that circular thing, which looks like a beetle. Looking at this scarab, Victoria is very happy. After that, we see a boy named Jamie who had come home after his graduation. Here, Jamie's family comes to take him to the airport, in which his father Alberto, mother Rocio, uncle Rudy, sister Milagros, and his grandmother are there. After picking up Jamie, everyone goes for lunch, where Jamie finds out that the Cod Industries is gradually taking over the whole city, with which his family lost their shop and a lot of debt is on them, so they will soon lose their home. Apart from this, Jamie finds out that due to these circumstances in the family, Alberto had a heart attack. After knowing everything, Jamie says that I have completed my studies and now I have a degree. Therefore, I will find a good job and pay all the debts. But the time has passed. But Jamie does not get any job, which makes Jamie very worried, and her sister Milagros says that I will earn a lot of money one day and fix everything. After this, we see Jamie in a very big house, which only suggests that he is very rich now, but only then Milagros calls her and tells him to clean up. In fact, Milagros works in this house, and she gave Jamie a job here so that they could earn some money together. Here we know that this big house belongs to Victoria. Only then does Victoria come there. After seeing this, Jamie says good morning to her, but Victoria ignores him and goes inside, where she sees her nephew Jennifer. Here, Jennifer is very angry with Victoria, and she shows a video of her company's new device. In fact, this device fits into a person. This makes a person a dangerous warrior, and it has such powers that it can destroy everything. Well, now Jennifer is angry and tells Victoria that this company should not work to make this weapon. In fact, this company was Jennifer's father. But after her death, Victoria became the owner of this company, and Jennifer's father's last wish was that her company should not make such a device. That's why Jennifer was against Victoria. Anyway, Victoria reminds Jennifer that this company is in my hands. That's why I can do whatever I want. But Jennifer was still against her. Then Victoria's bodyguard Ignacio tries to stop her. Jamie comes to rescue her, but all of it backfires when Milagros and Jamie are fired because of their inclusion in family matters. Jennifer feels very bad for Jamie. She gives Jamie her number and tells him that she will try to find a new job for him. That night, Jamie thinks of sending Jennifer a message, but he was very nervous. Then his father motivates him to send Jennifer a message. He sends Jennifer a message. The next day, Jamie is called for a meeting in a company. Only then do we see Jennifer going to this company's lab, where she shows him the Beetle scarab, and she keeps it in the burger box and runs away. After which, Jose comes to the lab and sees that the scarab has disappeared. He orders the security to close all the gates of the company. Here, Jennifer hears the voice of the security alarm and gets scared.
Only then does she meet Jamie.
Jennifer gives him the box and says that he needs to protect this box, for which she will give him money. She also tells him not to open this box. After which, Jamie goes out of this company, and the guard comes to him to search for Jennifer. After which, we see Jamie in his house, where his family tells him to open the box. As soon as they open the box, they see the scarab device in it, with which they start playing. Then Jamie takes that device away from him, during which that device starts shining and comes directly on Jamie's face. Then Rudy tries to remove it, during which he gets a shock from the device and falls away. After which, the device enters Jamie's clothes. Legs of an insect comes out of that device, which sticks Jamie to the roof. And then Jamie's body starts becoming a cover, and Jamie starts to look like a superhero. Along with that, the AI system becomes active on his suit. Then it suddenly breaks the roof and takes Jamie to space. Here, Jamie still could not believe what was happening with him. Now he brings Jamie back down, and while saving him from the cars, he travels all over the city. Only then, Jamie comes in front of a bus, with which he makes a special shield and cuts that bus into 2 parts. After that, Jamie comes back home, and that suit disappears automatically. Here, we see that there is not a single wound in Jamie's body, but because of that suit, he becomes unconscious. When Jamie wakes up, he sees that the scarab device has entered his back. With this, he thinks of calling the police, but Rudy refuses and says that if we go to the police, case, he will consider Jamie a thief. After that, Jamie goes to look for Jennifer, during which he sees that some people are following Jennifer. That's why Jamie brings her home in his car, where Jennifer tells him that the Scarab device is a very dangerous weapon. That's why Victoria wants to use that device to make her OMAC project powerful. When asked about Jamie, Jennifer tells him that she does not know why this device chose you, but we can get the answer to this with a key in the cord tower. That's why Rudy takes Jamie and Jennifer to the cord tower, where they put a jamming device to hack the cameras. As soon as the guard gets distracted, they both go inside and steal that key, and Jennifer sees that this watch belonged to her father. After that, both try to leave the place, during which Ignacio tries to stop them. Jamie's Scarab device gets active and he fights Ignacio. Then Ignatius uses his incomplete OMAC to attack him, and both of them start fighting, in which Jamie finds out about many weapons present in his suit. Here Jamie fights very dangerously and is about to kill Ignatius. Then Jamie stops that AI suit and says that he does not want to kill anyone. Then suddenly Rudy and Jennifer run away from a car, from which Ignacio starts shooting them. So Jamie goes near the car, looks at Ignacio, who gets up quickly and moves forward to attack Jamie, but Rudy hits Ignacio and saves Jamie, and then they run away from there. Next morning, they reach the old mansion of Jennifer, where they use the watch to reach a secret lair. Here, Jennifer finds out that her father was a superhero of the city who was known as Blue Beetle, and he made a lot of gadgets and technology to end the crime in the city with the help of Scarab. Here, Rudy finds a solution to the problem of Jamie in an old computer. There, Jamie goes to the bathroom and sees that there is a blue color light from the device in his body, which means that the Scarab is gradually getting immersed into Jamie's body, but this wound gets better quickly. Then Jamie comes out and sees that Jennifer is getting sad, remembering her father. That's why she starts taking care of him, and both of them start coming close to each other. But only then, Rudy tells him that he has got some new information, that until Jamie is alive, Scarab cannot be separated from Jamie's body, and this Scarab will protect his hero at any cost. This scares Jamie, and he feels that he is trapped in a bad way. Rudy tells him that Scarab has chosen Jamie for some reason. Victoria has found out that Jamie has Scarab. That's why she sends private military to his home. So Jamie tries to use the power of the suit, but his suit is not active. Then Jamie realizes that Scarab will always protect him. That's why Jamie jumps from the building, which suddenly activates the suit, and then Jamie goes to his home. Here, Victoria's soldiers pull Jamie's family out of the house and point a gun at them. Then Jamie arrives right on time and pushes off some soldiers. Victoria wants to see the power of the suit. That's why she tells her soldiers to target Jamie's family. Then Jamie activates his shield and saves his family from bullets, and then Jamie asks his AI for a weapon. Jamie starts killing all the soldiers with this weapon. His family tries to escape. While they try to run away, Milagros falls on the way, and when Alberto tries to save her, a soldier attacks him, due to which he suddenly gets a heart attack. Here, Victoria's bodyguard takes Ignacio marks on Jamie to shoot him. Just then, does he hear his father's voice? That is why he goes on to save him. During this, Ignacio attacks the technology that weakens the Blue Beetle and lowers Jamie. In a little while, Jamie's house is blasted and burnt. Here, Jamie was looking at his father while dying, but he could not help him, even if he wanted. Now, Ignacio comes to Jamie and takes him with him. Next morning, we see Jamie's family, who were very saddened by Alberto's death. Then, Grandma tells everyone that instead of crying, they should try to save Jamie. Then, Jennifer comes there and takes the whole family to her father's place, where she had made an aircraft named Bug, which could fly very fast. Apart from that, they get many gadgets to fight here, in which Milagros takes a glove gadget along with some gadgets. There, Grandma and Rocio choose the weapons that attack from afar. After that, they make a plan to attack Fort on Paco Island. In fact, in this fort, they were planning to take the Scarab out of Jamie's body. That is why she connects Jamie to a machine and puts it in the database of OMAC. In this process, Jamie's death was also possible. Apart from this, Ignacio's body was also connected to the same machine, so that all the data of Scarab can come in the suit of Ignacio. As soon as the process begins, Jamie starts screaming from pain, and he goes to the coma. He gets a vision of afterlife, in which Jamie meets his father Alberto, where Alberto tells him that it is the biggest purpose of your life to accept Blue Beetle. After that, Jamie comes out of the coma and completely accepts Scarab. but only then do his scarab codes get transferred to Ignacio's suit, which makes Ignacio's OMAC suit very powerful. Bug, the aircraft drops on the fort, with which the soldiers start shooting at them, but this aircraft Bug was very strong. That is why it could not harm them. Along with Bug, the aircraft hits the soldiers with its legs. In the meantime, Rudy presses a special button, with which Bug leaves a blue smoke. Because of this smoke, the soldiers become unconscious. After this, Milagros and Jennifer go inside the fort, where they get a big set of OMAC suit, which was taking the energy of Scarab. That is why they blast this set with the help of a gadget, with which one part of Fort falls, and they both get separated. Here, Jamie wakes up in the lab, but he could not use the suit because his system reboot had started. Meanwhile, Jose understands that Victoria's intentions are not right. That is why he supports Jamie and opens the gate for him to run away from there. But Ignacio sees him. That is why he kills Jose. There is a blast in the lab, but Ignacio saves Victoria, after which Victoria goes out to catch Jennifer. There are many soldiers in front of Jamie. Then his grandma comes there, and with the help of gadgets, she defeats all the soldiers in one blow. Now everyone goes inside the bug, but Milagros and Jennifer were not there yet. That's why Jamie goes back inside the fort to save them. Here, Milagros uses her gloves to save herself from the soldiers, but the soldiers take over her quickly. That's when Jamie comes there and his suit becomes active. Now Jamie could control this suit completely. Jamie defeats all the soldiers in a short time. At the same time, Ignacio comes there and throws Jamie to the other side of the wall. Jamie somehow saves himself and then goes to fight Ignacio, with which both of them go into fighting in the space, and once they attack each other, they fall back on the ground. Meanwhile, Victoria makes Jennifer a prisoner, and she is ready to run away from here, but then Jennifer puts her father's special gun bomb in the helicopter, with which the helicopter crashes, but Jennifer and Victoria are saved. Here, Jennifer breaks the device of Scarab, with which Victoria will never be able to make a device like Scarab. Jamie asks for a weapon from his suit and attacks Ignacio, but Ignacio uses his war experience to drop him down. Meanwhile, Rudy throws a stone at Ignacio and attacks him, with which Ignacio shoots him. Looking at this, Jamie gets very angry, and to take revenge from Ignacio, he dangerously attacks him. He is about to kill him. Only then does AI remind him that you do not want to kill anyone. Apart from this, AI shows him the last memories of Ignacio, with which it is found that Ignacio is also a victim like him, because when Ignacio was young, then the cord industry's bomb had blasted his house, with which his mother died. Then Victoria decided to keep him with her for the OMAC project experiment. Here, Jamie leaves Ignacio. With this, Ignacio realizes that he now has the power to defy Victoria's orders, after which Ignacio goes to Victoria and makes a very dangerous blast, with which both of them die, and the entire island starts to get blasted. Then Rudy takes the bug and saves Jamie and Jennifer, after which they all leave and celebrate the death of Alberto. After some time, Jennifer takes over the cord industry and announces in the news that she will work on every type of military project for good. Here, Jamie and her family go to their burnt house and think what to do with them now. They have all their neighbors who welcome them. Meanwhile, Jennifer comes to meet them and tells them that she wants to keep a good inventor like Rudy in the cord industry, and in return, she will give money to the entire family. After that, Jamie tells Jennifer to go out with him. Then they kiss each other, and Jamie takes her and flies away. At the end of the story, we see the place of Jennifer's father, where he turns on the computer, and in that the voice of Jennifer's father, a voice recording starts to run, in which they say that I am still alive somewhere. Along with this story ends here.